Hi there, I'm Stacey McDonald, and yeah, thanks for joining me here on Facebook Live. Today we are talking about one of the biggest energy blockers that we can have within us and all around us, actually. No matter what we do in order to try to increase our life force energy, project ourselves down our life pathways, increase opportunities in our career, relationships, and so on. If we are holding this energy block within us, we're not going anywhere. So it's really important to be able to recognize what this energy block is and know how to deal with it. When we're dealing, and when I say deal with it, I'm going to say that we sometimes just recognizing what the energy blocks are and having a system in place for being able to simply wash it away from you. Of course, I'm talking about the energy blocker that is called worry. We all have worry. We worry about things we have said or done, things that we should have said or should have done, things that we might say or might do in future, or things that might happen or might not happen in future. There's so many worries, our own, and also we can absorb other people's energies. So here's the thing. I suggest that you create what in your life what I call Worry Wednesday. I only worry actively on Wednesdays, so stay with me here. This is my worry box. Okay, so every time I have a worry, I will write it down on a piece of paper, which I have done just here, and fold up my little piece of paper and put it in the box. This is something that crossed my mind that I was quite worried about, kind of came over me suddenly while I was just out doing some errands, and a worry came over me suddenly. And I thought, you know what, when I get home, I'm going to write that down and put it in my worry box. I can't worry about that today. I've designated Wednesday morning between 9:30 and 10:30 as my worry time. I actively take out each one of these pieces of paper and I set aside 5 to 10 minutes, whatever I think that particular worry deems necessary for me to be able to actively worry about this situation. And then I will fold it back up and put it back into the box. Can't worry about that until the next Wednesday. The other thing is that I found, and I know that you'll find as well as you go along with this, you'll find that by the time, so this very same thing that I've worried about this morning, I thought, not worrying today, going to write it down, put it in the worry box. 9 times out of 10, by the time I get round to my Wednesday morning, nice cup of coffee, let's open the worry box and get to work. 9 out of 10 of the little bits that I've written in there over the week have solved themselves, or have been solved by circumstances or people that have come across my pathway, or inspirations or ideas that I've had over the course of the week. It's just kind of solved themselves and or just made themselves so much better. Those pieces of paper come out of the box, and I might spend the same 5 minutes celebrating instead of worrying that worry has been abolished. Furthermore, I know some people are a little bit more on the fly. I like to be prepared, so I have right on top of my worry box a little paper clip of little pieces of paper that I have cut up to the appropriate size, and I just leave that on top of the worry box with a pen. I am saying by doing that to the universe that I know I'm going to have worries. I'm going to have more than one. I'm going to have more than a dozen by the looks of it over the course of the week before next Wednesday, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready to acknowledge those worries, and I'm also ready to shelve those worries and put them into my worry box so that I can get on with living positively today. It's a very, very powerful process. I suggest that you join me in my Worry Wednesday, 9:30 to 10:30. And you can, of course, choose any time, but I do slot it in. It's literally on my calendar, and it has solved so much excess worry through the week, so that I just don't have to worry any other day, just for an hour a week, or spending that time celebrating if most of, or at least even some of, or one of my worries has been magically solved throughout the week. Because I generally do. I do also want to pull a card because we're together here. I see it jumping up here. Let's see what we've got. Knight of Raphael. Committed romantic relationships being swept off your feet. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Archangel Raphael, there's our camera. I'll just post that below. As we're coming into the weekend, know that Archangel Raphael does heal our heart chakra. He does fill us with self-love. And when we're full of self-love, then 100% we're so much more able to recognize the love that is all around us. Romantic relationships, yes, but also with friends, support, community, family. And remember, people, it all starts at home. Lots of self-love coming your way, free from worry, free from angst, together with our worry box. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you again soon.